Okay, so welcome back to my set series. Today, you will be learning how to simplify radicals. Okay, so in the previous video, I told you na kailangan yung mga answers natin in entrance exams are always in simplified form, no? So, meaning, for example, if we have a fraction, okay, so if we have a fraction of rational expressions, rational algebraic expressions, kailangan para siya ma-considered as simplified, there is no roots, okay, in the denominator. Okay, so what do I mean by that, no? So for example, you have cube root of 2 all over the square root of 5. Okay, so hindi pa to in simplified form. Kailangan pa natin to i-simplify further. So what we do is called rationalizing the denominator. So paano yun? Ang ginagawa lang natin is we multiply the numerator and denominator by a certain constant para mawala yung square root or yung cube root or yung kahit anong root sa denominator. So in this case, cube root of 2 all over square root of 5, anong constant pwede i-multiply natin para matanggal yung square root of 5? So that will be square root of 5, no? So if we multiply the numerator and denominator by square root of 5, yung denominator magiging square root of 5 times square root of 5, which will just be 5. So nawala na yung square root. And yung numerator will just be cube root of 2 times square root of 5, which using yung law na natutunan natin from the last meeting will just be the sixth root of 2 squared times 5 cubed all over 5, which will be the sixth root of 500 all over 5. Okay? So, hindi naman lagi ganito kasimple yung mga expressions natin, no? Minsan, we have a sum, no? So, for example, let's have 2 all over square root of 3 plus square root of 5. So, ngayon, kailangan natin tanggalin yung square root of 3 and square root of 5, no? So, anong number or constant yung pwede natin i-multiply para matanggal yung square roots? So, we multiply here square root of 3 minus square root of 5 all over square root of 3 minus square root of 5. So, this is what we call the conjugate. Okay, so to rationalize something like this, kailangan natin i-multiply by a conjugate, no? So ano ba ang conjugate? So if you have, for example, square root of A plus square root of B, yung conjugate niya will simply be square root of A minus square root of B. Okay? Always ganun lang, no? Always. I-negate mo lang yung isa. So ano yung idea behind this, no? Yung idea behind this is difference of two squares. Okay? So I will not give you the proof in this video since hindi naman siya ganun ka-important, but it's important na you know na para mag-simplify tayo ng mga ganitong naka-add na radicals sa denominator, you just need to multiply by the conjugate. Okay? So let's proceed. So, magiging 2 times square root of 3 minus square root of 5 ito. Tama? And then yung denominator will be square root of 3 plus square root of 5 times square root of 3 minus square root of 5. Okay? So now, we can apply FOIL dun sa denominator. Tama? And you will get here square root of 3 squared minus square root of 5 squared. And yung numerator, we can just simply distribute. This will be 2 square root of 3 minus 2 square root of 5. Okay? And now, we can simplify these, no? this will just be 3 minus 5 or equals a negative 2. And yung numerator will be the same. And we can cancel here yung negative 2. Tama? So, cancel mo yung negative 2 from numerator and denominator. You get negative square root of 3 plus square root of 5. Or simply square root of 5 minus square root of 3. Okay? Ganun lang. So, we can also combine radicals, no? So, to combine radicals, no, kailangan similar sila, no? So, combining radicals. So, yun nga, to combine radicals, kailangan similar sila. So, what do I mean by similar? Kailangan same na radical. Okay, so let's have an example. Let's say square root of 2 plus 3 square root of 2 plus 10 square root of 2. So, mapapansin mo, yung radical natin dito is square root of 2 lahat, no? So, you can simply add yung mga coefficients no square root of 2, that will be 10 plus 3 plus 1, that will be 14, and then don't forget the square root of 2. Okay? So, let's have a much more difficult example. Let's say square root of 75 minus square root of 27 plus square root of 48. No? So, we can simplify the square root of 75. That will be kasi square root of 25 times 3. So, that will be 5 square root of 3. Then square root of 27 will be square root of 3 squared times 3. So, that will be 3 square root of 3. Then plus square root of 48 is 16 times 3. So, that will be 4 square root of 3. And now, again, as you can observe, same yung mga radicals natin. Lahat square root of 3. No? So, you can simply add yung mga coefficients nila. 5 minus 3 plus 4, that will be 6. And again, don't forget the square root of 3. So, we can also multiply. No? We can also multiply radicals. And the same lang siya with multiplying algebraic expressions. You just use the FOIL method. Okay? So, for example, let's have square root of 5 plus square root of 7 times, let's say, 4 square root of 3 minus 3 square root of 5. Okay? So, basically, we just use the FOIL method. So first, that will be square root of 5 times 4 square root of 3 plus outer, that will be square root of 5 times negative 3 square root of 5 plus inner, that will be square root of 7 times 4 square root of 3 plus outer square root of 7 times negative 3 square root of 5. Now, we simplify. Ano ba yung square root of 5 times 4 square root of 3? That is simply 4 square root of 15. Plus, square root of 5 times negative 3 square root of 5. That will be just negative 3 times 5. Plus, square root of 7 times 4 square root of 3. That will be 4 square root of 21. Plus, square root of 7 minus 3 square root of 5. That will be negative 3 square root of 35. Okay? So now, let's combine yung mga terms. So let's just get the product of this. This will be 4 square root of 15 minus 15 plus 4 square root of 21 minus 3 square root of 35. So meron ba tayong pwedeng i-combine na terms? Let's see. Meron ba? Let's see. Wala. No? So this will be already our answer. Okay, so ganun lang kadali. So if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments down below. And I hope to see you again next time.